105.5 Hits FM. It's Taylor B along with you. And it's Friday, around that 5:15 mark, which means it is time to see, well, what my dad's problem is. Hi, Dad. How's it going?
Hey, it's me, Daddy B.
What are you doing today, Dad? Are you on the road?
Well, as usual, it's hockey.
What's the boy doing today?
Well, he's got a couple games today, and of course they're at, 12 noon and 9 o'clock at night.
Oh, geez, Louise.
So,
you don't work Fridays.
Worst times of all time, just to irritate me, as you know.
Well, are you in the nice arena or are you in the barn? I can't remember. I think there's two rinks there, right?
No, this is a Scotia Pond at Downsview, and it's quite a nice place. I'll be honest, it's quite a nice place.
Well, at least you've got that going for your mood.
Oh yeah, sure. Except the washrooms are about a 30-minute walk, and you know I don't like that.
Well, I mean, we can't win all battles in life, but it's the little ones that count.
Well, we can win at least one. I mean, just stuff's not happening.
What's not happening?
You know, aren't you sick and tired of every person who does their job, they're called a hero?
Well,
Isn't there too many heroes? Do we have to have a hero?
what?
Can't we just have somebody that just, hey, you know what? He does his job. Hey, I picked this career. I'm doing a good job. Like, everything has to be a hero. Why can't we? Is there any real heroes?
Okay, fair, but there are also extreme circumstances where that person goes above and beyond in their career that would be looked at as a hero.
Okay, first of all, that's exactly what your training is for. You know what a hero is? Go to Sick Kids Hospital and look at those kids fighting for their lives. That's a hero. The rest of it's overused. It's too much. It's like all the foolishness online with the, everybody's offended and everybody can't take it and quick to judgment. I think we're too quick to have heroes.
I would say things like first responders, firefighters, and police officers, there are situations where they are heroes. I would say, maybe if your computer crashes and your IT guy comes and helps you out or IT girl comes and helps you out, they may be a hero in your eyes, but in the grand scheme of things, what they're doing is not heroic for your job or whatever you want to. I think it's all about perspective of the situation.
No, it's just like everything else. In the last number of years, everybody gets a participation ribbon. So everything is dumbed down. You want to know a hero? I'll tell you what a hero is. If somebody had the guts to stand up and outlaw plastic knives, that would be a hero to me. What are they needed for? Like, we're talking about the environment here. Does anybody... Okay, I understand that not every mustard, jar comes in a squeezable bottle, so you need a plastic knife to spread your mustard every now and again. But what else are they used for? You can't cut meat with a plastic knife. I mean, I understand a fork. I understand a spoon if you have to, go that route. I'd rather than be wood to be, for the environment. But tell me what a plastic knife is for.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I spread some
you want
butter
to clean up the
sometimes
environment?
on a plastic
You want to
knife?
clean up the environment? Get rid of the knives. That's what I'm saying. And you know what else drives me crazy, too? And I want to tell all the people out there that are listening. Everybody gets so excited. Oh, they got a drive-through, like a pull-through. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
You're parking your car and you got a pull-through.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, it's not that exciting.
It is exciting. I love those.
No. You don't need to get too excited about silly things like that. First of all, it's not a bright thing to do because you got to load stuff into your trunk. And not only that, especially this time of year, you're taking your life in your own hands when you're at the shopping mall and you do the pull-through and there's somebody on the other side waiting to get into that spot. Don't do it. It's irritating. No more pull-throughs. That needs to be outlawed as well.
Okay, I can understand.
Okay, but hold on a second here. Before you even say that, you know what else irritates me?
What?
I'm like it irritates me. What is it in North Durham that all the kids call the stuff that you put on your lips when they're dry and cracking?
Well, most people call it lip chap.
Yes, there is no such thing as lip chap. What is lip chap? There's lip gloss, there's lip balm, there's chapstick. There's no such thing as lip chap. Where did this come from?
Well, it's
And
like
who needs
people
a slap?
shortening names.
Lip chap. Like, it doesn't even sound right.
But it
sounds
does.
aggressive. Give me a lip chap.
You sound aggressive.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It needs to stop right now.
Okay,
It
well,
needs to stop.
I don't even use lip balm or lip gloss or whatever. I use Vaseline.
Well, speaking of this and the pursuit of beauty, can you please explain this to me as well? I mean, you're a millennial and a woman. What is it? Have we talked about this? Has anybody ever said to you, Taylor, wow, I love your 12-inch nails? Like, what is going on with people and their freaking nails? Why are we making these outlandishly long nails? First of all, anybody that's working in the health or the food service industry, don't touch my food with those things. You know what kind of nastiness are under those nails? They're like 12 inches long. And what's the index finger or whatever that is being a different color?
That one's just to spice up your life. Sometimes even my short nails, I'll get my index finger or my ring finger done a different color. It is for me. It just makes me happy.
So it's a self-gratifying thing. It
Yeah.
makes your heart sing a little bit. It's not to attract men.
No, or women. It's not to attract anybody, Dad. It's more so just a style.
I don't understand. There's so many other things you could be doing.
You're
Why
right.
is it we have to
To
do
each their own, though. Are the nails really hurting you other than visually?
that? Or have you ever seen somebody with those big long nails trying to work a smartphone? Click, 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 clack, 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 and they can't understand why the phone doesn't respond. That's your nails.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but are they hurting you?
You know what it is hurting? Wait till they wake up one day and you have to take that stuff off and you see the damage that you've done to your real nails underneath the foolish nails. That is going to be hurting somebody.
Very fair.
Is it like, I mean, nobody writes, do you know what a letter is?
Yes, I know what the letter is.
Yeah, a lot of millennials don't understand that. In the olden days, we used to put letters in envelopes and mail them off, and that's how you did it. Like, are these nails letter openers or like?
Maybe that's what they use them for. You never know. Somebody might have a purpose for really long nails.
I don't know, and I'm too old for this world, I think.
You know what, Dad? Nobody is asking you to get long nails.
Well, good, because it's not going to happen.
I'm sorry that you have to look at other people's long nails and you have to witness them struggling with their nails.
I can't help it. I mean, you're putting the condiments on my hamburger. What's falling from underneath those massive nails?
Yeah, that I could see how that's definitely alarming, and it seems like you've had a situation that has triggered this conversation.
Yeah, I can't believe I ever eat in a restaurant. I can't take it. I mean, you're going to need a nail net, not a hair net, a nail net. That's what you need now at a restaurant.
Well,
keep your foolish, people wear hair nets, right? Hair nets.
Yeah.
They need a nail net.
Why don't you invent one?
I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's just like, just cut them down.
Well, you can start a PSA about it, but I don't think people are going to change their style trends because you want them to.
And who started this? Who started the trend?
Honestly, I think Cardi B started the long nail trend again. She wears the very, very long nails. Then you had, Khloe Kardashian getting in on it. And
sure.
It's a pop culture thing, in my opinion, that's just kind of spiraled. Entertainers do it, and then their audience follows along.
Oh, yeah, all the icons of human nature. Oh, yeah, that's for sure. Okay.
You know what,
enough
Dad?
said, then.
Yeah, enough said. Let's talk about something fun. You and I had a little bit of a scheme last week that we couldn't talk about on air, but we can talk about it now.
Oh, yeah, we got her good.
We
had no idea.
Today is my mom's 50th birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. I love you. And we got her good. We surprised her with a party last weekend at Gangster Cheese, and she had no idea it was happening.
Well, first of all, let me just say this. Gangster Cheese didn't do anything for us or whatever outside of their normal tremendous customer service. But let me say this. Everybody that went there could not believe how good the food was. The pulled pork, grilled cheese, and all the other stuff. I mean, I had a couple. You know what it is when you're doing a party and you're running around doing this, you don't get to eat a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
But I had some of their medium wings, and what a flavor. And what a great time had at the Gangster Cheese. But yeah, your mom prides herself on knowing everything.
Yeah.
If somebody's fibbing, she knows. Or if there's something happening, ha ha ha. I knew about it. she was blown away by this one. We got her good.
And here's the thing. We actually tricked her by saying it was a Daddy B appearance at Gangster Cheese because Matt, the
Right.
owner of Gangster Cheese, frequently listens to the station. So she believed it. And then we had everything down to a T. My siblings and I were there setting up. Dad was bringing my mom down. Everything was good. The only thing that was almost about to ruin the surprise is for a week straight, we said to our little brother, turn off Find My Friends on your iPhone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He almost blew it. I mean, listen, you have to hand it to a 17-year-old kid who allows his mother to track him
True.
all the time, which is really good. So, she's not really that nosy trying
Hold
to figure
on.
out where he is all the time.
But
she likes to know.
Tell them
You
what
know?
you did. So she went, when you were driving down to the surprise, she's looking for where my brother is. And it
Yeah,
appears as though.
I had to make it seem like I didn't know where it was or where we were going, but I didn't count on her because Carter had to go down in that area. So she said, let me find my friend and find out where Carter is, and then we'll triangulate from there to see where we need to be, because he was expected to be down in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sure enough, he left his phone on, his whatever that's called on, and so she could see where he was. Now, the good news is it didn't put him at Gangster Cheese, but it put him at the nightclub across the street from Gangster Cheese. So, of course, because I'm so quick-witted there, I started complaining that he better not be at the club and he's too young to be there, and I started yelling and screaming about the club to get her off the scent. And, of course, we got a nice little spirited argument about whether he should be left alone and to do what he wants to do, and he was going to hear it from me and all the rest of it. And just thank goodness it didn't show that he was actually at Gangster Cheese. Otherwise, all that good work that we would have done would have been for nothing.
Well, and here's the thing. My dad and I have been having fake fights the week leading up to it, fighting about whether or not he's coming to this thing. He doesn't want to go. I really want him to go. And then I wouldn't be there to escort him, so my mom had to escort him. And as my mom's walking up to the party, I went to meet her outside. And the first thing she looks at me dead straight in the eyes, and she goes, "Where's your brother? Your brother's around here. What's he doing?" And I didn't know that they had this spirited argument, so I thought she was on to the party. So I immediately zipped my lips, turned around, and said, "Follow me. Here we go." Walked in, and she was floored. It was the greatest surprise I think we've pulled off yet, Dad. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? She's still mad about it because she's like, can't believe that we're all good liars. And, I think we could have won Oscars for our acting, for sure.
No kid. And it's hilarious that her takeaway from her 50th surprise party is not that she had a 50th surprise party. It's that her family are liars. Can't win all battles, right?
No, absolutely. But I'll tell you, she won't live this down very quickly.
No. And on that note, Dad, I think we should wrap up this edition. Now, you do have a song for this week. Do you want to tee it up?
I'm going to allow this one song this week, but I should really get two because this is a very, very short song. But so you owe me two next week.
Okay.
Deal?
Deal.
This is You Were On My Mind by Serena Ryder on 105.5 Hits FM.